Zahid, down here at the Golden Team Gym, where I've come to chat with you because basically it's start of camp, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we've been in gym since after Christmas really, just working on a few things. But yeah, like we're gonna turn the heat up in the next few weeks. But
yeah. Steve Wood said to me, your fight with Hopey Price, which should have happened, was it last year or was it early on this year?
Early on this year in February. I had tonsillitis, but I didn't know whether it was COVID or whether it was tonsillitis. I didn't know it was tonsillitis, to be honest, until I spoke to the doctor over the phone because I couldn't see him personally.
Hell yeah.
And then he just said to me, when I told him the symptoms, he just said, oh, you've got tonsillitis. He told me to look in the mirror and check.
Swelling.
Yeah, and all the spots and whatnot. So they gave me some antibiotics. I was good after a week or so, but it just, they wanted to know, if you're not right.
Was it about 3 weeks before the fight or something like that?
No, well, it was about 2 weeks before the fight, I think, but I wasn't saying nothing to Keith. Because I wanted the fight, and it was on such a big platform what I've been waiting for ever since I've turned pro. I've not had the backing behind me as I would like, promoting wise, managing wise, it's been up and down for me really. So I didn't want to let go of the fight, and believe it or not, I cried when Keith said you can't fight.
Well, it's alright if he was at beginning camp, but you've just done a whole camp.
Preparing
exactly. For it. Like, I think I'd cry as well, mate.
Yeah, that wasn't even in my mind. It was just the fact that I just wanted to fight so much.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what I do. This is what I love.
Well, let's get on to that. You're going to fight Hopey Price, who's a very, very talented young lad. Won a lot as a junior and a youth. Not so much as a senior, but because he turned pro, I think, at about 19 years old.
Yeah, he did turn pro very young. I'm pretty sure. I don't know too much about him. I mean, in his past, but he's definitely a prospect, and I would like to say that not many fighters do take fights like this so early on in his career.
Well, do you feel this is only because he's only 4-0?
Yeah.
I think he's got one stoppage on his record, and here you are. I think 17 fights in. 16 wins, 1 loss, a dubious loss, you keep telling me.
Yes, of course.
So as far as you're concerned, you believe you're unbeaten. You've fought the longer rounds, you've been a Central Area champion.
Yeah.
Do you feel this is a little step too soon for him?
I believe so, but him and his team must believe not. So, it's all about believing in yourself. So if they believe that they can do what they can do, then that's cool, but I'm fully confident. I've always believed in myself. Like you say, I've said in my head I'm still undefeated. Yes, I've fought many opponents that I would like to have fought, but all down to not my choice or the way I've been managed.
Well, you just joined us, haven't you? You joined us on your last fight, the last outing, which was in September back in 2020, wasn't it?
It was
February
just before
2020.
Just before the lockdown.
Yeah, it was. In Hull. And you just vacated your title for Zahid Khan to fight Brian Phillips. So you vacated as a favour to us.
Yeah.
But you're going to be fighting Hopey Price at your ideal weight because you were the Central Area featherweight champion.
Of course,
but super bantamweight is your weight. Do you feel this will be a big advantage for you as well?
Yeah,
fighting at your own weight.
If I've got time, it's the perfect weight for me. All I need is just say if I'm out of training. When I say out of training, I don't mean like I'm not training. I'm always taking over. But all I need is like 6 to 5 weeks. 5 to 6 weeks notice for a super bantamweight title. For a super bantamweight division.
We've got 8 weeks now, haven't we?
Oh yeah, like it was perfect, perfect.
You look like you're not far off weight now, mate.
Oh no, I'm not. Like I'm actually going below my weight, and then I have to put it back up again sometimes when I'm training. So I'm fueling up well, and I'm strong. Yeah, man, everything's just going great. There's no excuses.
Well, do you know much about Hopey? I know he's a Southpaw. Does that bother you, Southpaws?
No, I've fought, I think, maybe 3 or 4 Southpaws as I was learning, going up in classes and whatnot. So Southpaw, it doesn't really bother me, to be honest. It is different, of course. It's a Southpaw that actually knows, that he's out there to win. So it's going to be an interesting fight. But yeah, man.
And do you think the rounds will suit you, because this is going to be his first 8-rounder, and you're quite a seasoned pro, because all the way through your career, early on in your career, you were fighting 8-rounders. You fought a couple of 10-rounders. So
my third fight was actually an 8-round.
Yeah,
my third fight
brave
was actually,
decision, wasn't it?
Say again, sorry?
A brave decision to do it.
Yeah, like I just got the call saying, "Oh, do you want?" Back then, they didn't do many Central Area titles when I first turned pro.
Right.
They was doing more of the Masters.
Yeah.
So I just got a call from my manager then at the time. He said, "Do you want to fight for the Masters title?" I was all ears, like, "Yeah, of course I do." And he goes, "Oh, it's 8 rounds. Cool, 8 rounds, better for me. More rounds are better for me."
Yeah.
I mean, I never suited the shorter round. That's why I never suited the amateurs. I didn't have many amateur fights. I only had 23 anyway. Yeah.
Fairly well. You got to a couple of development championship finals.
Yes, I did. Yeah. I got to 2 finals. One of them I got disqualified before I even fought. Long story. Can't be getting into it, but I got disqualified for that, and the second one I just got beat fair and square, and then I just turned pro after that.
Yeah. Well, listen, like I say, did we mention where it is? It's on Josh Warrington's undercard, isn't it?
Yes,
Headingley.
of course. I mean, this is
September the 4th. So
of course.
when boxers say everything for a reason, you said you wanted to box on a big card, and that's why you were really upset.
Yeah.
Well, is this not even bigger?
Yeah, no, I hate myself for crying back then. You know what I mean? But now there's crowds. Headingley stadium around the corner from my house. I'll just walk up. You know what I mean?
Will you be able to bring a lot of fans down there?
Of course, I'll bring as many as I can. They'll all come down. Josh Warrington fighting as well, big leagues, boxer, who everyone really looks up to. And yeah, man, hopefully he avenges his loss and I'll win. All the best for Leeds. Hope he's actually a Leeds lad, I think. Hopey, I think he's a Leeds lad.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's Leeds versus Leeds here, but it'll be good for the crowd, you know.
Oh, definitely, mate. I think it's going to be a top night. Well, listen, we're going to catch up a bit nearer the time. Like I say, I think we're about 8 weeks away from fight night, so we'll come down and see how training's
gone.
gone.
Might not have as much energy when you come back. I'll be doing, no, I'm messing.
But hopefully everything would have gone well, and everything's confirmed, because it's not actually confirmed, but we think it will be announced within the next few weeks.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed that does happen, and then I'll catch up with you in about 6 weeks' time.
Yeah. I just want to thank VIP Promotion, Steve Wood, for everything they've done, even being patient with me, falling out of a fight for the first time on match week. So here we go again for the second, and I'd like to thank my coach Keith. He's done a hell of a lot for me, and my 2 sponsors, Fast Phone Fix and Charcoal's Pay.
Well, if you give me those logos for those, I'll run it through the video for you.
I think you've already got some. I'll send them again.
Nice one. Alright, listen, take care. Catch up with you in a few weeks, mate.
Thank you.
Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.